Hello, no bike enthusiasts. I'm Michelle, and I'm going to show you my worst nightmare. How to change a bike tube. If you're like me, you probably think it's completely reasonable to bike 3 miles to work and back every day at peak heat times in Arizona. If it's not 100 degrees out, you can't ride your bike. And while you're out riding your bike, your tube hits the saddest thorn and renders your front tire obsolete. Never mind that you have a self-sealing tube and a hand pump. It's too hot, and your tire just gonna decide to fuck off. So, let's work with what we have. For this project, you're gonna need a bike with a punctured tube. We have that here. You'll also need a new, non-punctured tube. You'll need an air pump. You'll also need a size 16 socket wrench. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it says 16 on it, so that's what I'm calling it. You'll also need a tire tool and the ability to not cry for 2 hours. My bike is a single-speed beach cruiser with coaster brakes, so if you have handlebar brakes, you came to the wrong swamp. I can't help you. First, we need to get this old tire off, and to do that, you'll want to flip your bike over so that the wheels are facing up in the air, or you can airlift it to safety like I did. I have a really tiny apartment, so this ceiling rack is everything. I'm going to use my size 16 socket wrench to take off this wheel. Alternatively, you can put on a movie as background noise and get so engrossed that you forget what you're doing and never change your bike tire. And then you have to take the bus. You have to flip it up on its side. It also helps if you turn the nut the right way. After removing the spoke from the frame, you'll need to remove the tire and the tube from the spoke. To do this, just pinch one side and pull the tire out. Mine's already done that, so we're just going to pull the tube out. Or you can do what I just did and rip the tube out because it decided to go on vacation while you were walking home. Now that the new tube is out, we need to add a little bit of air to our new tube so we can slip it back underneath the tire. Always have your props ready to go. And if you're like me and you're a little fed up with thorns, you can add this green slime stuff between the tire and the tube so that way you have a little bit extra summer protection. So now that we have the tube inside the tire, we need to seal it up. And this is where the not crying comes in. So the first thing you're going to do is just try to squeeze it all the way around. And once you do that, okay, it was easier than I said it was going to be. Well, since that took less time than I thought it would, now's a good time for a cake break. It's pretty good. So as we can see, the tire and the tube are back on the spoke and ready to be inflated. I like to hold it in my lap so it can't run away, but you can also wait until it's locked into the frame before inflating it. Now we're going to put the spoke back on the frame. And then we'll just need to turn all the nuts and bolts in the opposite direction than when we took it off. Because my brother really hates this. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Fuck you, tiny dancer. And there you have it. You just changed your bike tube. Now you can get back to your general self-loathing and cake eating. Why is it gotta be so hot out? Why did I move to the sun?